Roman Reigns and Goldberg lay out the reasons why they think they will be victorious over the other at Elimination Chamber. Let's get into it. What is up? My name is Lloyd, and this is the Middle Card, which are my takes on the world of professional wrestling and its ins and outs. So let's go. So, both Roman Reigns and Goldberg, they sat down with Michael Cole. And they both laid out reasons why one is going to get the victory over the other at WWE Elimination Chamber. And to be honest with you, they both did a really, really good job. It's Roman Reigns saying basically that he's in God mode, even though he didn't say as much. This is how he's been laying this out for weeks now. He's in God mode, and he's going to Goldberg, which will be cool to see if he's able to pull that off. And then you have Goldberg, who kind of feels like he's that gunslinger, that old gunslinger who's got one more gunfight left in him, and he's trying to prove something to himself. So I like both of that, and both seem to have credible reasons to win. So there's nothing wrong with any of this and how it's being laid out or portrayed. I think the problem is I already know what the result is going to be. There isn't enough kayfabe, I guess, pulling the wool over the eyes so that I already don't know the result. I know the result. Roman's going to win. And as I said before, this is Goldberg's last match on his contract, I believe. So this is probably going to be Goldberg's last match in Saudi Arabia for the WWE, and then he's probably be on some sort of Legends contract, but not really performing in the ring, that kind of thing. And I find a little bit of a problem with that because there aren't enough surprises in WWE. Like, the last surprise that we got was Brock being introduced to that 5-man match in which he won the WWE Championship. That was by accident. So all I'm trying to say is we could do a little bit more in order to shock people. It's okay if somebody wins a championship just for a couple of weeks as a shocker. Then you start to have this unpredictability where even if you continue to go on with your story, the direction that you want to go, people can come back to it and be like, oh, well, we don't know, because remember what happened such and such time. Remember when Goldberg beat Roman in Saudi Arabia? Nobody saw that coming. So there are things that you can draw on, and I don't think there's enough of that anymore. Things that you can draw on in order to make people think, well, we don't actually know which direction they're going to go in. The other thing I'm going to say is, we know how you book things now, because you book like a corporation, and they book based on analytics. They know that Roman brings the most eyes to the content, and so he's going to be booked the most powerful. Well, what are we doing to get everybody else up there? What are we doing to get like 10 people deep that could be the champion at one point in time if things were to go wrong? Or to put in a situation where somebody can be introduced into a match. You know what I mean? So, while this is fine, and while this is happening in foreign territory, so I don't really care all that much, Are you really giving me a reason to watch even though I know what the result is going to be? And that's all I'm saying. My eyes will be more focused towards the actual chamber match to see if Brock comes out with the title rather than this Goldberg versus Roman match, which is a foregone conclusion, is basically what I'm trying to get down to. Am I going to watch? Yeah, I'm going to watch. I want to see how it's laid out and everything like that. But I wish they did more to put some doubts in my head and give me a reason. That's all I'm trying to say. Anyways, hopefully it's enjoyable. So let's go.